Welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival, guys, and here we are. It's night on Akua. Now, the reason I'm starting in the night, we've got quite a few things to do in this part, because I want to look at the harvester. I also want to try and complete the missions, and also I want to do a little bit of exploration. So I think first things first, guys, well, I don't really need to go inside. I've got to get out of the habit of doing this. Got to go in here. I'm going to find where's my large constructor. There it is. And what I want now, guys, is, well, I want another solar panel. I want to kick that off. Oh, and I haven't actually unlocked the technology. So let me just get into here. Hover vehicle, and is it hover vehicle? Come on, it's got to be in here somewhere. Small vessel. Wrong one, guys. Sorry. It's early in the morning, and what we need to do is unlock the harvester modules. So I'm just going to come in here, guys, and what I want is the actual harvester is in here, and we need that. And the other thing I also want is what about 20 steel blocks? Here's steel blocks, small steel blocks, okay. And while that's actually doing, I'm gonna put another solar panel on, because I want the ability to really cut down on my energy consumption. Now, the solar panels are actually quite strange, actually, guys, because they seem to be able to hang out and float on the edge of the base without actually any real link. And I'm going to keep going with the theme. Whoops, I need to go higher so that we can actually, and I think I need to rotate it, and I think we're just going to hook it on the end here. As I say, I do want to get the power up as much as possible. Just have a quick look at the statistics. I mean, it says we've got the ability of, well, average says average outcome 95, consumption 316 kilowatts. That's probably got more to do with the fact that I'm actually currently creating stuff now. While that's actually going on, I want to do a little bit of work on my I think we're just going to deconstruct on the hover vehicle here. Now, one of the problems with this hover vehicle is that the cab is up here, and then the cab comes down here. You can't actually access it very easily. So what I'm gonna, which can be very, very difficult if you're out and about exploring. So what I'm gonna do is take these panels off. I don't like these trusses anyway. I mean, they're worth 25 in defense, but they're not as effective as a full-size block. And so I just want to do is just take this out, this out, this out, this out. So we've now got this opened up, and hopefully by now my large constructor would have finished when it was building. Yes, okay. We're going to have to put that on. Oh, I'm going to need the power, so we better make that there. That can go back into the vaults. And I think the first thing we'll do is just literally we'll put the harvester box in. I say you need a harvester cargo box if you're going to store the resources that you're actually going to harvest from it. It's not essential, but it just means that you're effectively wasting your time without it. And I think, well, I don't think I'm actually going to need this. So what we're going to do now is I want to get some square blocks in underneath there, and I want to put one there just to strengthen up the side there. You can see there's a gap. Come on, just want to put these under. Now, strictly speaking, guys, if you're using a hover vehicle correctly, you should not be needing side defenses. Oh, God. Okay. That's it. I think we just put You can get 3 along the front like that. I know, strictly speaking, you can obstruct the thrusters in this game, but it doesn't look right to me, guys. So we're just gonna... I'll just take that one off. And if I show you here now, effectively we've doubled the resistance on this side now, from a perspective of being able to defend ourselves. And I think the front were okay, and of course we're going to, as recommended by various of you guys, we are going to carry the spare blocks to do repairs. I mean, I could probably do with some spare lamps as well, but you can see now, guys, I've got this strip down the side, which means if I'm in a panic situation I can jump in straight away. And what I'm going to do is just rise up here now to maximum 3-meter height. I'm going to be a bit careful to make sure I don't knock myself off. And oops, what we do need is, oh, we've got the harvesters on there here. So why's that disappeared? Oh, I'm always doing that. Right, and what we're going to do is mount the harvester. Now, some people say that you should put it underneath the cab for there, but I actually prefer to have it out in front. The only problem with it being right out in front is that it's actually vulnerable to, when you're actually going to combat situation, you can lose the harvester. But to be honest, it takes such a small amount of resources. I think you can afford to actually lose it. I mean, if you really want to, you can almost effectively carry a spare one with you. And what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to land again for the moment. I'm going to jump out. And yeah, I think we're good, guys. I just want to have a quick look round. For some reason the lamp's gone off. There's a night raptor down there, so before I go anywhere, what I want to do is come in here, and we're going to change to activate this mission, Not Afraid of the Dark, because obviously we're going to go out and about and maybe kill a few things. And of course the other thing you also want to do is, if you're going to use the harvester, is need to make sure you're in the right mode. And of course we're going to have to come here. And now the harvester can be effectively used in 2 ways. The way that the devs intended, and of course, so let's just get a bit of height, actually page up a bit so I can actually see, and see if we can actually get in on this night raptor. And what you do is you just come back, and effectively what you're doing here is, this is a pretty effective way to gather meat and kill creatures. And of course, more importantly, it's also a very good way to actually effectively farm the experience points. I mean, it's not fair, and I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm never too fussed about actually farming the experience points, simply because, well, just to show you guys, if I go to capital vessel, level 25 is the highest. Once you hit level 25, you no longer get experience points, so there's no point. So I just, yeah, when I'm playing, I just like to roll with the situation and see how it goes. But obviously, if any of you guys who are playing Iron Man and competition, which this map is actually based on, if you really need to gain experience points really quickly, which technically in Iron Man you do need to, what I'm doing is here is just easing in here. Obviously, you've got to. I think I can actually jump off here, guys. I don't think there's so much risk here. I think I just make sure first, though. Make sure we don't get bounced. Yeah, I just want to check this. Yeah, so it's a matter of personal choice and gameplay style. You can see here we've got some water. Just put a bit more power in. I'm not overpowering these devices because, to be honest, the oxygen, well, we're going to need the oxygen in the future for when we actually go out into space. And the water, I mean, the water goes a long way, actually. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll just take it back to base. Now see the advantage, guys? I can actually get back into here really quickly. Okay, let's just get back to here. And I think we'll just roll back to base, unload that meat, and I'll just show you what you do with water. And so we're just gonna, we should be able to just flop down like that. Do it in the lazy. Oh, and we've got a creeping Henry around here. Where are you? Okay, let's just put the helmet on. Go to night vision. See if we can actually find this stupid thing. Where are you? He's around here somewhere. He's probably... There he is there. Okay, take the helmet off. And I think we... Where are you, dipstick? First person. Problem is getting to these idiots, because you can be as thick as two short planks, actually, to be honest. I mean, we could quite literally jump down here and shoot them from there, but we will run a risk of being wounded. But we got the plant monster. That's another one of the darkness club out the way, and we didn't actually manage to get poisoned. One of the problems with those creatures is they got a poisonous bite, and if you get that, you've got problems. I think what we're just going to do is just put the meat directly in here. We can make a couple of salamis. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, guys, is just take all these out. I'll leave the alien plasma in, the spoiled food, and of course what we can do is put this in, and we can take that over there, and see the purified water, guys. See, we got a jug of 25 and all that. So if I do that, you can turn this into purified water. You can drink the purified water, or it's actually used in, I think if you look at a lot of the foods, it says purified water. Before I get on to talk about the oxygen, what I do want to do is make a cargo box. I'm just going to knock the cargo box out, guys. Yeah, the oxygen you cannot actually use directly for your own suit. What you actually have to do is make them into small O2 bottles, but obviously we don't need them for Akua. And the reason I just made us here, because I actually realised that I actually need more storage space here. Okay, we're just gonna have to where's that gone? That's it. Let's now rotate it. I'm just going to drop that in there, make it nice and neat and tidy. And it means we can put all this in here. I think we can drop that in there. We can eat some food. Got plenty of bandages. Bike. We've got blocks to repair should we get into combat. Although I'm not exactly going to go looking for combat in this part, guys. This part's going to be very much about, as I say, well, doing a little bit of harvesting, showing you how the harvester works. Also, effectively, we're going to go out and do a bit of exploration. Now, the problem with the hover vehicle is it's not very good above with the kind of mountainous terrain like round here. Even some of this terrain can be a bit difficult. So what we're actually going to do is we're probably going to go out and explore round the lakes. So what I'm going to effectively do, guys, is we're going to go out and try and find enemy points of interest and know where the risk is, anything that's potentially dangerous. And of course what I want to do is work on the thing. In fact, I think what we need to do is if I flip back to Huntsman of Akua, because you don't lose what you've got on these missions, so you can fluctuate backwards and forwards. Now, just to show you how you can actually gain meat and experience, guys, we're just going to come in here. Here we go, guys. And even the indestructible buggies. Actually, let's just move it onto dry land a bit. Yeah, we got 670. Right, I think we got all that. I'm not going to worry about the bug. Okay, let's level off. Oops. Nope. And I'm just going to get back first person. Come on. Let's gain some height. Sometimes if you gain height, the vehicle settles down. So I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm not the greatest fan of the hovercraft. That's why in the next part we will be building a small vessel. I mean, to me the hovercraft is for light exploration, doing a little bit of resource gathering like this. And of course we're oops, back a bit. Yeah, I mean, I know some guys actually really like the hover vehicle. Let's say me personally, we've lost one. Okay, oh, there's one down here. I'm not a great fan of it, but it's all down. At the end of the day, it's all down to the way you guys want to play the game. Okay, let's get back here now, and I think what we're going to do is go over here, because what I would really like, actually, let's go round the thing, because of the 3 creatures left, the slime monster tends to hang around along the edge of water. The Triceratops should be relatively easy to find. The hardest one is going to be the spider, not because the spider is particularly dangerous, it's just that it tends to be a bit difficult to locate in the long grass. In fact, with spiders, probably the best way to actually find a spider is not to actually look for it. I think we're just going to keep going around the edge of the lake here. As you can see, actually let's go inland a little bit over here. We may find it. Actually, let's get a bit of height. Page up, page up, page up. Actually, seeing we got some trees around here, guys, I'll just show you the proper way of what the devs probably intended. As you can see there, guys, we got some logs almost straight away, no problem at all. I don't know if that's the lizard mutes or not. Oh no, there's some Triceratops down there. Okay, now to take out Triceratops, what you need to do is get a firing position so they actually charge you, but get ready to retreat as such time as... I can only see one. Where's the other one? Okay, we only really need to kill one. Okay. And what you need to do... Oh, we got it straight away. Okay, that's good. We'll just move in, and that gives us the Triceratops. Triceratops are a very, very good source of meat. If this thing would settle down... Oh, come on. And we're just gonna... See if we come in here, guys. There we are. We get 8 meat for that. Look at that. See what I was saying, that you once you've got the harvester set up, I say collecting resources is not particularly very difficult. And I think we'll just go and get another tree just to demonstrate it, guys. And of course, I don't want to shoot the tree. I want to actually cut it down. And I just don't know. Yeah, I've got another 5 logs. And of course, the other way that the harvester works is... Actually, let's just move back a bit over the water. Press Alt. Zoom back a bit. And press Alt again. Hopefully that will give me a bit more range so I can actually see what I'm doing. And of course, the other use for it, and to do this, we're going to need to drop down a little bit. Just drop down so that we can... And this is the real... So we got 10 crushed stone. Okay, so we really need crushed stone. Never mind. Oh, come on. Maybe we'll pass on this one. get anything for that. It was a bit of a waste of effort. See what I was saying about if you're up on the more hillier grounds, it can be a little bit difficult, guys. I got some iron and silicon on that one. I mean, I'm not going to do too much of this resource gathering. The idea is to give you guys an idea of the advantages of using the harvester. Well, when it actually does anything. Anyway, let's get rid of the tree here. I think we should be able to. I mean, one more tree and we'll probably have enough nitrocellulose resources and logs to last us a very, very long time, guys. So let's just now I want to get down to the gist of what I want to do. I think maybe if we just put one there, we're just going to come up to here, and I think then we can just follow the lake round. I mean, that's what I want to do in this part. So we're just going to, and of course we will gather the resources we're going, but of course what we're looking for is the slime monster and a spider. So as I say, and of course we do need to spy out the territory, and of course we're now actually flying towards the darkness. Okay, we'll just get back over, come on, through the trees. And obviously we're going to be very, very careful now, guys, because as I say, we are reasonably armed, but we're not ready to, or I don't feel I'm ready to actually take on really heavy opposition, so we do need to be a bit careful. This area around here could be good for slime monsters. It's actually getting a bit dark, so we can also keep an eye out for any. There's another night raptor. There's no point like that. We've got one already. There's some rocks over there, so we can. I mean, I'm quite surprised actually at the moment that I haven't actually run into any hostile POIs at the moment. But we'll gather this. Some more iron, crushed stone. What I'm really after, guys, is cobalt, because the cobalt will be I'm going to need it for some more advanced technologies. There's the markers up there, so we'll just go over this way, guys, just to see. As you can see, spotting the spiders in this grass is going to be very, very difficult. So there's some more rocks there. Got nothing for that. Okay, never mind. And we'll just slide on down here. Maybe we can just go up through here a little bit. See what's going on over here. There's some. Maybe if we get close to the alien honey. I suppose I could always jump out and actually gather it. We may be able to attract a spider. Come on, anything around here? Nah. I mean, we could go up around here a bit, but nah. There's no point being a bit of a stupid hero. See what I was saying, guys? Now this slot is very useful just to jump straight back into the ship. It's something you need to think about when you design ships, is accessibility to the cockpit. One, if you fall out of the height, because obviously if you've got very restricted access to the cockpit, you getting back in could be a bit tricky. So if you've kind of kept it fairly open, it just makes life a little bit easier. And of course, more importantly, when you're in full panic mode, when you're under attack, getting back into your cockpit is going to be pretty important, guys. And it could be the matter of, well, life and death from a perspective. So let's just keep sidling up round here. And what we got over here, it's just, well, this is relatively flat, so right, we found some iron. Okay. I think maybe get some more rocks. More copper, more silicon. No cobalt though, which is a bit disappointing. And of course what you get is totally random. Right, we found some more copper. Oops. Come. Oh, it's all useful stuff. Okay. Copper, silicon, iron. That's a nice little, good little haul. Let's have a quick look at the map. I could keep pushing into this area, guys, but I feel I want to kind of curve round a bit now. Well, I think we'll go over and get that other rock there. Might as well, seeing we're here. And then we'll just curve around here, guys. Found some more copper. That's good. Didn't get anything for that. Sorry we're in the trees, guys. I can't out the trees, please. Oh, there's a rock there. That's why I just can't see it. Okay, we'll just take this rock. Just crushed stone. And I say we're going to work our way back to the daylight. I mean, I must admit, I do prefer, when I'm doing my first exploration, I like to do it in daylight, simply because it's safer. So we're getting a nice, reasonable watch of resources here, guys. I think if we just... Okay, don't think we get anything for this. Just get it out of the way. I don't... Can you do a dead tree? Oh yeah, we get 3 wood for a dead tree. Okay. But you can see the point, guys. And of course, another nice thing... Oh. Come on. Just doing a bit of upside down flying. Just reorientate ourselves. Of course, the other nice thing about actually... Oops, no, we can't access it this way. Nice thing also with this is the fact that you're not clogging your inventory up. So your inventory is staying free because everything that you're actually gathering is being put into the harvest box, which is another really nice element of doing this. Right, well, we can sneak in here a little bit. Obviously the slime monsters are keeping their head down because they know that I'm coming out for them. That's a nice little lodge there. Okay. Now, a nice little island in the centre here. This could be a good location. Right, we're getting back into daylight. Any slime monsters up here? Nope. Okay. I think we can just go around the beach over here. Alright. I know we've already got one of these plant things, haven't we? I just thought we had an opportunity for a night creature there. There is another form of night creature around. I haven't actually seen them yet. They often hang around bases. So we might have to go over to the mining base and see if we can pick them up. It's like a big rock just on the edge here. We're certainly going to pick this up. Right. It's quite flat there, so where are we? I think we can go in and check these lakes. We'll just slip over the... Yeah, we're getting very... Gotta be careful here, guys. We're getting close to the pole. Okay, maybe we don't go that way. Right, we'll just get back into the daylight so we can actually do a bit of good exploration. There's another rock just along the coast here, so just... Oops. It's obviously an indestructible one, so rock, so we're just going to leave that. Is that a slime? Ah, there he is. A nice little slime creature. Wow, we can just blast him with... it's not sporting, guys, but... I mean, they're very much a soft target, guys, so... It's up a bit, give me a bit of altitude so it levels off. I'm just gonna come. We might as well gather the meat, and all we need now is a spider to oblige itself to show up. Oh, we got some, but the problem is there's going to be finding one. Okay, guys. So we're right on the edge of the pole here now, as you can see here. Hopefully, eventually they might fix this, guys, so that you can actually fly in all directions. That'd be really, really cool. One thing question, while I'm thinking about this, guys, suddenly just remembered me talking about bits and pieces. Somebody called Snafu asked me whether you can shoot the birds down. No, you can't, whether you like it or not. And there's no, as far as I know, there's no aquatic creatures in this game. All the creatures are, just to show you guys, it's absolutely a waste of time trying to kill these guys with the harvester. They just run away. Yeah, so that's a quick point, guys. Yeah, the birds are purely decorative, and I can't ever recall seeing any fish or something. What's that there? Oh, it's just rocks in the center. I mean, you could probably go down and harvest the rocks in the there. I don't know how close we are. I don't know whether it would tell me if I can do it. No, it cannot shoot this weapon. So if we want the rocks, we'll have to do it manually. Yep, so you can't actually do that, guys. I mean, it's a nice idea. I mean, in fact, it'd be really cool if you had aquatic creatures that made the water dangerous, but maybe that would be something for the future. I mean, maybe there is one on another planet. I have to admit, I haven't visited that many planets in this game yet. 9 iron. We need a bit of food, so I'm always forgetting to eat and starving myself. And the other question Snafu asked was the fact that if you take over one of these bases, does all the residents appear? And truthfully, I can't remember. Generally, on principle, guys, I don't actually take over the friendly POIs. I tend to just leave them and use them as a resource, simply because, well, they are a useful resource, and I've never really felt the point of that. But I think the time I did do it, I was able to take over. I did actually get in a little bit of a battle with the Guardians. Sorry, my brain failed a bit there. I think what we're going to do is, now, before I just show you guys a really good way to gain XP here. think that's all of them. Yeah, this is a really, really good way, guys, to actually gain XP and resources and free bandages. And of course the problem's finding them in the grass, and of course we've got... Oh, what the heck's firing at me? Okay. Okay. Medkit. You are annoying me, veggie burger. You've cost me resources, you idiot. Yeah, that, I thought I was high enough, guys. Anyway, and of course I was talking about the advantages of gaining this. Come on. These guys are gonna... Don't jerk me around. Yeah, killing these guys is a good source of resources, bandages, and other bits and pieces. Famous last words. We should just be able to reach this guy. And of course none of these have got bandages on them when I actually need them. Okay, let's just get in here. Yeah, I shouldn't talk while I'm actually doing this, guys. No bandages. I've got bandages from these guys in the past. Ah, they've all gone because of that. I had to pull away. Never mind. We got some resources, guys. And of course what I'm also going to do is just go here and we'll just repair this. Jump into here. And we'll be okay, guys. Yeah, back to what I was saying, guys, before I was interrupted. You can sneak in and just destroy the core, and then you effectively take over the base. In fact, what I might do, guys, is I might do one just as a test, seeing the nature of what this Let's Play is. So maybe we'll do that, guys. But what I will say is, if any of you guys actually know, feel free to put it in the comments. Okay, let's just drop down a bit. Yeah, feel free to add it in the comments and basically tell us your experiences. I think the other thing also, guys, is that I think we're now level 7 because we actually killed that creature, which is pretty good. Because it's going to take us towards being able to unlock the RCS and the thrusters for the small vessel, and eventually the short-range warp tank. Because that's what I want to do, is actually get out and do a few things. We're just going to come over here, guys, and we'll just spin round here. And maybe we'll hunt a little bit more on the way back to the base. I'm aware of the time, guys. I don't want this to be too long because I'm aware that it is relatively boring. Maybe we will get back to the base. I also want to check how much solar power I've actually gained during the day. So maybe we'll just come here. They might have some more raptors just to pick up on the way back. No, nothing here. We got a local veg patch creature. Oh, we'll just leave him alone. Oh, there's another little slime monster there. I didn't have to go all that way looking for him. Okay, we could have crept up on this guy. Okay, let's just drop down. Just have a bit of fun. Up a bit. There we are. Killing him has given me level 8. And this, again, it just kind of shows you guys, let's just get out over the water. Okay. And maybe this heap of junk will level off. Come on. Just, where are you, slime monster? There you are. And we'll just pick up the resources from him. We got 17 meat. This is a very, very good haul. Let's jump back into the ship. We need to get back up to maximum height. Don't know why I've lost the zoom as well. Okay, let's just. Oh, maybe I've dropped. Okay, let's get back up to like that. That's better. And we're gonna just fly back into base. We've hopped over. Just power off. Tonk. And we'll just give the whole ship is a. No, I think this. Oops. I think this guy just effectively damaged. Oh no, we got a bit of damage on this side. It pays to keep your ship well maintained. Yeah, that idiot creature coming in was quite annoying. And I think what we'll do is we've got to eat a bit anyway, guys. So, and that's going to give us 100. But I mean, we could eat some alien honey. No, I'll wait for it to drop a bit, and we're just gonna scroll in here, and of course we'll put this in the fridge. This can go in there. We'll keep the corn dogs. That could be useful. Seaweed stacks, they could be quite useful for just general food. Maybe we'll put. What happened to them? Where did they go? Oh, there they are. So we got some seaweed stacks, got a bit of cheese, and I think we'll put this in here. We can now make a antidote, which is good against alien parasites. That's quite useful to have. You can see here, alien tooth and purified water. So maybe we'll make a couple of these. These that's got perish time. Sprouts. I think we'll take that with us. Because with my luck, I'm bound to get there. Just store the oxygen in there with the plants. Okay, and I think we'll just put the aloe vera in. Okay, just have to squeeze that into there. We probably perish time 50, 69. What I like to do is, I don't know if you put this over that, whether that lifts the perish time. So what I'd like to do is trying to keep them separate. I mean, if you guys know any different, feel free to tell me. And I think that can go into there. Just drop that down to there. We've got bandages, we've got power, night vision, we've got multi-charge. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Well, I'm just going to finish with the... So we've now got 19% fuel in here. And if I don't do too much production during the night, that might get me through the night, and it means that then I won't be consuming fuel. But I say this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Next part, we will be looking at building a very, very basic small vessel. Hopefully, I will have enough resources. What I might do off camera, guys, is go out and collect some more. Just out of, just to do a few things. In fact, that's something I haven't done yet. So what we're going to need to do is just get here. Yep, I forgot all about this, guys. Devices, harvest box. Something you need to remember to do. Actually, I've got some cobalt ore here. Okay. Sorry for the distraction, guys. Apologies. But I think what I want to do is we're just going to go in here. We're going to shove this into the large constructor. And of course we got a nice big pile of logs, and I think what we'll see is, can we actually, yes, we can get a tier 2 drill. Okay, while this is building, guys, I say this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.